Hello and welcome to Evergreen Creators, where digital marketers, video creators, podcasters, authors, publishers, and content creators come to master their financial success. I was really trying to get focused yesterday. I talked about it, I think, in one of my podcasts, and I have to pick the key words for my business, right? And not just like a bunch of random keywords, but like the ones that I'm truly going to focus on to rank to make me the most money. And it was really kind of like just pissed me off because I didn't know exactly right away what it should be. And I'm like, WTF, what is my business? Like I should know this, but my business doesn't necessarily fit in a comfortable box. I'm taking videos, I'm turning them into podcasts, I'm podcasting, I'm turning podcasts into blog posts, I'm turning blog posts into books. So am I a video production company? Am I a publishing book company? And it's just like, what the fuck? Am I doing digital marketing with this business for other customers, which I am, but I'm only taking on very, key clients. No, I'm too good at what I do to have cheap clients. So, but what I'm really focused on with this business, I figured out, was creating digital products. That's the end all be all of this evergreen creators. And not just to just create digital products, but digital products that help entrepreneurs, help business owners, help creators. That is the overall be all goal for evergreen creators. And I really liked this quote that I heard from Daniel Hall, and he was saying, I treat every relationship like it's going to be a lifelong relationship. So whenever I have any interaction with someone, I try and be a complete bliss because I know I might be doing business or I might be in a relationship with them for the rest of my life. So this is a lifetime relationship. But I love the idea of being a complete bliss to my customers, So it really got me more thinking like, how do you actually help people? Like if I were to help the masses, would it be free content, which I find people don't appreciate it necessarily when it's free? Would it be have paid content that is really in depth, really detailed, take you by the hand, over the shoulder? And would it be like create a community, where any people can ask questions and they feel like part of a tribe? I'm really into tribes lately. I've been reading a lot of books just on how we're just tribe-like creatures. We grew up in packs. When I was in the military, I would sleep on cots with 20 other men in the, laying around snoring and sleeping and stuff like that. And it's just like, there's just some camaraderie that's just like deep in our DNA that we need a tribe. We need that group, feel comfortable and to be successful almost. So free content, courses, paid content, create a community. I think that's really important. Or would it be doing the services for people? It's like, what would actually help people the most? Like if you actually if you had to help all the entrepreneurs in the world, how would you do that? How would you be a complete bliss to that many people? And so digital products is kind of what I came up with, because really good digital products, not like the junk that people are selling now on Kindle just to make a dollar here, a dollar there, and then they make 1,000 no content books, but like actually creating guides that are answering, super important questions. Like how do I actually rank a YouTube video? How do I actually rank my podcast on iTunes and get a lot of listeners? How do I actually get leads for my business? How do I actually sell my products? Like these will actually help people. These will actually genuinely make people more money if they do what I say. So then how do you get people to listen to you? How do you get, first you have to get their attention, right? And then you have to get them to listen to you. But it's not enough that they listen to you. You have to actually get them interested in what you have to offer. Like they have to be self-motivated inside of them to actually take the next step, So you have to actually find people that are motivated. And I mean, I'm sure they're out there. They are out there. Everybody's motivated to do something. But how do you have to find the right people that are already interested in what you're offering at that time. And then you have to hold their hand throughout the whole customer journey, and then you can either sell something to them or you try and help them, but you have to also capture that email so that you can continue to help them. It's like you have to force feed them the good benefits that you can offer, the life-changing things that you can offer. Jim Rohn uh, once said that if you're in an argument with someone and you just pray that they listen to you because you can change their life, or they better pray that you win the argument. That's what it was. And it's just like, it's so powerful. Like, I know I could change people's lives, but I have to get them to actually listen to what I'm doing, not have any negativity, not have any smart ass shit, and actually put in the effort to change their own lives. It's like, man, so much work just to help somebody. So the conundrum though was like, so I got to pick the top keywords, and it was pissing me off beyond no end. You have no idea. I am the business guy. I've started all these businesses. I do all this different SEO. I do so much marketing. I know so many things, and I'm like, what the fuck is my business? What the fuck is the top keywords that I'm gonna go for? And it really went me off on this whole trail of like, the obvious answer is you have to have a business plan. So I have a business plan, but I have to redo my business plan because things have changed now. I threw a lot of spaghetti at the wall, and I'm seeing what's sticking, and I'm seeing what's really in it, for the long haul. I want the infinity games where I have the foundation laid out, and then I just can build this for years and years and years and years, being a bliss to everyone that comes in and actually helping people while creating an actual sustainable business. And at the same point, I want to have a business that I can take 30 days off from and it will not stop generating revenue. That's the real goal. That's the evergreen part of the creators. Like I'm going to create digital products. I'm going to teach people how to create digital products. I'm going to teach people how to sell digital products. I'm going to teach people essentially how to make more money, how to be radically successful, right? And then the evergreen part of that, though, is that I want to put this all together so that if I want to take 30 days away from my business, it's not going to stop. The profits aren't going to stop. My business isn't going to stop without me. Because I've built a lot of businesses where, I'm the bottleneck. I'm the choke point where if I step away from the business, it'll fall apart. And to have that, over idea that I want this business to be self-sustainable, to be working, to outsource everything, and to truly focus on what motivates me, what makes me excited, and that's how you stay in this game for the long run. That's how you really build an empire. So it still came back to the answer though, like, what the fuck is my business? And when you're starting a business, I know that you really focus on cash flow. Okay, like, I don't care how many business books you read, I don't care what you're doing. When you're just starting a business, cash flow is king. You have to figure out how to actually get money into your business. Otherwise, you don't have a business. Money is air. Money helps things move, Money isn't everything, but it's right up there with oxygen. And so you have to focus on cash flow. But once you're more established and your business is actually getting multiple flows of revenue, then you have to really actually figure out, like, what the fuck is this business? Am I building a trap where 5, 10 years down the line, I'm going to be stuck here and I hate my life? Am I building something that can work without me? Am I building something that I can actually take to market and scale, or is this a business that can't scale? These are the things you really have to think about. And it's really important to think about even before you launch your business. But a lot of us are already in a business, or we have the dirty job, and we want to start a side hustle, a side business. And again, cash flow is king, but eventually you're going to come to that point like, okay, these are the things that are working. Out of these things, which one is truly going to take me where I want to go? My overall, my Super Bowl goal for this business, what is it going to be? And where am I going to see myself in 5, 10 years with this business? Because I want this business to still be around. how am I going to keep the doors open, and stuff like that. But what is it that is really going to take the focus of everyone and get everyone excited and take us on to that next level? Because a lot of businesses also, there's different roofs for the business. The business can make a lot of cash flow, make about $100,000 a year, and then get stuck, or 200,000 or 250,000, and then hit this wall. I've done that too with businesses, and we did everything we could do, and then we had to hire a consultant to join the team. And as soon as we did that, we blew through the roof of our ceiling, and really started to pick up. But we had tried everything, and we really just needed somebody with an outside perspective to step in and give us, their advice, their sound information to push us to that next level. So it's just interesting to think that maybe you should start a business right away with some consulting, with some coaches, with someone that is going to be able to take you to that next level. Or maybe you have to hit those walls, but maybe if you find a coach who's already done what you're doing, then you won't have the problem. These are just my thoughts. So what the fuck is your business? And really, a business is solving a problem. At the end of the day, it's never really about the business. It's about the service or the offer that they provide. What the customer gets is really the king of all businesses. It's like, are you entertaining? Are you educating? Are you helping somebody, build a house, fix a wall, start their car? Like, what is it at the end of all, to see the whole grand scheme of things? What is it that your business is offering? And these are often strange to fully figure out, because sometimes we have no idea why our customers are buying our stuff. We have no idea how they found us. We have no idea why what motivated them to make the final purchase. And these are questions that we really have to figure out, because you don't know what you don't know until you realize that you don't know it. So if you truly want to be successful, you have to have an open channel of communication with your customers. And then first you have to find your customers, because you can't have a marketing plan, you can't have a business until you know where you can find them on a regular day. And sometimes they come to you because you're doing stuff so well. Like, that's a very rare thing. Most people have to go to the customer, interrupt their day, tell them about what they have, hook them in, keep them interested, and then have them buy. But a lot of times, what you want more than that is to have a customer that's looking for you, and then you be the first one that's found. That's why it's important to be on first pages of Google. That's why it's important to be putting out content that answers your customers' questions, that really puts you as the authority, that puts you as the hero. So then if that's what the business is, right? If it's all about the customer, then who is your customer? What do they look like? Or not look like, but what do they earn? What do they drive? What do they spend their time? How much spare income do they have? How much time do they have to put into a new project that you're trying to deliver and make them get into, And this is where you create that customer avatar. And the key thing for the customer avatar is, how can you step into this avatar's life and be clearly the right option for whatever you're trying to sell. If you're trying to sell, hammers or hardwood floors or roofs, clearly you are the right option if their roof is leaking. Clearly you are the right option if they have house insurance and some of their shingles have fallen off. Clearly you are the right answer if their gutters are ever clogged. And then you have to convey that to them. And then they may not buy today, but one day when their gutters are clean, if they know you, if they know that in their head, oh, these are the roof guys, then they're going to purchase from you. So you take up that space in your customer's mind, that this is your entity. Which brings me to my next point, which is clarity. You really want your business to be super crystal clear. Like my pay-per-lead agency. It says it in the title. You pay us per lead. We generate leads, and then you pay us per lead. Very, very, a caveman can figure that out. An idiot can figure it out. The wood carvers, my other business. We sell wood furniture, wooden art. That's what we do. And we ship it to you, or you come pick it up. Very simple. Anyone can figure out, maybe they don't know what a wood carving is, but Google the wood carvers, check on my business, buy something. And then there's, what I'm trying to do, which is sell digital products, which is un like it doesn't really exist in the real world except for the ideas, the concepts. I mean, it does, but this is where I have to bridge that gap. It's like when you're creating digital products, you make mock-ups that look like books and courses when it's just like little videos. Or when you make audible books, you make it look like a book. It's just kind of because we have to relate it to something that people are interested in. So this has been my rant on what the fuck is my business. And I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. I hope it took you through some ideas of your own business, of what you're trying to do. I hope you find insane amounts of success with whatever your endeavor is. And yeah, it's all about the customer at the end of the day. It's all about clarity, and installing a belief in that customer that you are the right person for the job. You have the right product for them. And you can do this in a number of ways by just clearly showing, your authority, your relevance, and your trustworthiness. You can do this by beating them over the head with it, being in their email, being in their Facebook, being in their Google, because then you'll become known to that person for that category. But you have to pick your category. So I think I'm probably going to go a lot more in depth into, starting a business all over again, because I think having a clear business plan for almost every day, for every week, for every month of a business is how you're going to succeed. You have to figure out really what market are you in? What is your marketing plan after you have your business plan? Like, what is the actual tests that you're going to run? Because the only marketing that works is the marketing that works, is the marketing that makes you money. But you have to figure out what that is first. You have to figure out where your customers are in the buying cycle. Then you have to hit them right then, when the iron is hot. That's how you get the buy. That's how you get the things. And then you can also start the evergreen, the SEO, the Pinterest, the YouTube videos that are ranking, all those things. They're very important. So first we're going to focus on, what the fuck is a good, successful business? How can I help people really make a lot more money, and really get more customers, get more sales? And then we'll also start to really talk about marketing and the marketing for businesses. So that's what we'll be hopefully getting into. I've also got some really cool things going on, creating my digital products. I'm doing some Fiverr arbitrage as we speak, where I have some people on Fiverr creating products for me, and then I'm going to put them on Amazon because I just want to run some tests, and I'm really excited about it. And I think, once my goal is to get like 10 or 12 products up before Christmas, depending on how long each one takes to have a launch and everything else. But I will let you guys know how that goes. Have a great day. evergreencreators.com. I got lots of incredible courses you can get for dirt cheap. And I'm trying to be a bliss to all business owners, entrepreneurs, and creators out there. So be sure to let me know how I'm doing on Twitter. My handle is for the creators, or at for the creators, or just type in evergreen creators. But I'd love to get some feedback from you guys. So send me a tweet or hit me up on Facebook.